Okay, so I kind of forgot to film. Actually, no. Some of the video got deleted like 4 minutes. So that kind of sucks. But it's very self-explanatory, like I was saying before, you know, rivets. And also, the window regulator, or not window, excuse me, window motor is vaulted from behind. Like, if you're looking at it like this, that's where the motor would go, like facing that way exactly. Like, you know, you'd see this here, and the screws come in from behind, here, here, and here. There's only 3 screws. You'll see another hole, but it's really not accessible because this gear, these big gear tooth, it stops at, you know, that point right there, so you really can't get to it. I wish you could, because, you know, another bolt would, you know, help it out, but whatever. But you'd have to take, I didn't explain very well, but a bigger, like, huge drill bit first for the rivets. As you see, mine is fucking complete, which is, I don't understand why the video got deleted. I'm kind of pissed, because that it basically showed everything. But you get a big drill bit that kind of, you know, is the size of the actual head. Pretend that's a rivet. That's the size of the whole head. And drill through, and you make kind of like a cone shape, and you prepare for a smaller rivet. I mean, smaller drill bit. That's the size of the that's the size of like the little like pop rivet on the inside. Like a pop rivet has like a little piece on the outside, and then it basically the little thing clamp pushes in and it makes the other side expand out, like flower out, which makes a pop sound. That's why they call it a pop rivet. But yeah, you have to drill with a bigger drill bit, then a smaller one through, and then with pliers you can really just pop it right out. That's it, you know. It's easier said than done. I'd recommend watching another video on YouTube to really get an understanding, because I obviously lost that footage. And then when you're pretty much done with riveting, it comes out very easily. You take the motor out, very self-explanatory. But before anything, just take these clips off, very easy. It's like a little push thing right here. Just push, wiggle a little bit back, and pull, very easy. Same thing with the bottom one, push, pull back a little bit, very easy. Mine is done, so I'm just gonna plug it back in. And yeah, it's pretty easy. The next thing you really have to do, I forgot to mention, is note how this was placed before. It could be a little bit up, it could be a little bit down in the middle, because I don't know why, but I've seen instances where they're all over the place, whether it's up, down, you know, and they're adjusted differently. Mine happened to be that way. I just left it the way it was, because I don't want to mess with anything. I don't want to, you know, bend it or anything. So I just left it the way it was. I'm not gonna adjust it, because adjusting it sometimes could also cause failure. Most times with this right hand arm, the left arm isn't really prone to a lot of damage, because it has this support here, and it's pretty much supported by a lot. This arm bends because it's not really supported by anything. It just rotates like that. This one has like a little extra support here. When it gets to this point, damn it. When it gets to like that point, it's kind of like doubling up on itself. But that arm is left by itself, it's just one set of arms. Leaving it in the same place that you saw it when you took it off is just the best thing to do. And then you get your hardware. You know, this one, and this one's gonna be easy to put on. And this one is the one that I had to cut just a little bit off. Let me see if I can find that piece. So I couldn't really find that piece, but that's basically where you have to cut it right there. This is that scraping issue I was talking about right here. You can see it a little bit. Right there. There you go. And basically, yeah, you just make sure everything's positioned correctly. Bolt that on. Don't put it too tight. As soon as you feel it getting snug, just leave it. I put a little bit of Loctite because I don't like my stuff being loose. Because this is plastic right here. And that plastic likes to crack. Where this is at right here, where the bolt goes through, and it likes to crack if you tighten it a little bit. So, hey, the best thing to do is just, you know, stop when it gets to a certain point. What else? That's pretty much it. Just put everything the way that you found it before. Make sure that you put your clip where it goes, because, you know, obviously you're gonna need to bolt on your what's it called, door panel. And I don't know where my little gold piece is, but it's somewhere here. Make sure you keep track of everything that you use. Make sure that you stay clean with your workplace, because if you don't, you end up losing little stuff like I just did. That's pretty much it. Window regulator installation. Oh yeah. When you're putting the clips on, I found that the easiest way to do it is to pull them off of the little sockets. Like, there's a little clip, you just pull that back with a screwdriver, or I use pliers just so I can hold it, and I'll slide the clip in on both sides, same exact thing, and then I'll push the arm into the hole and clip it. It's actually very easy doing it that way. I found that that's the easiest way. Some people just line it up and keep the clip there and slide it in. Yeah, of course it keeps the strength, but it's a lot harder. But that's pretty much how I did it. And then just make sure that that bolt right there is in the same spot that it was from factory, because if it is, you're gonna have some issues. And bolt everything on according to like specs if you're gonna use specs. But like I said, just good and tight on that, and then we'll go up and down. It's not that hard. I hope this video really helps somebody, because I remember I had this problem on my old BMW, and this one, both of them broke, but the other one's good, and now this one is. So yeah, peace out. That's pretty much the video.